Okay.
So, you know, at the end, Sonny said, we'll do it. But that song, Rockin' All the Way, is, it should have been second. Straight after Rock and Roll Train. I think that should have been straight there because it just...
It's a single.
You know, I don't want to say too much, but, you know, when the Stones were at their heyday, when, you know, like Jumpin' Jack Flash and Brown Sugar, to me, that reminds me of that kind of just abandoned... Malcolm and Angus, as two guitarists, shine. They just shine. And Cliff and Phil are just... It's almost, it's unbelievable. All I had to do was go, you know, I could have done anything.
Yeah.
I could have farted and it would have sounded good. And I love that track. And it's amazing, it's right at the end of the album, you know. But
yeah, but great. The end of the album is really going like that.
Yeah, no, it's good, I like it.
And I would like to know, when you joined the band nearly 30 years ago now, okay, did you expect what has happened? I mean, the first album you made with the band, Back in Black, is now only in the States, I think it's 22 million copies.
64.
No, in the States, it's 22, I think.
Is it?
At 64, the whole world.
Oh.
But you sold, I think, 150
disappointed
million.
now.
No.
Oh, good.
22 million copies. No, mate. Did you expect
No, I'm
it?
sad now. I'm leaving.
Yeah, okay. Can I go with you?
Yeah, that's good. Have a beer.
Yes, okay. No problem. No, but seriously, it's incredible what's happened for you. You left Geordie, which was a small band in England, little bit known.
Yeah.
And I would like also to ask you, if you remember the first gig, I think, the first gig you did with
Namur.
the guys was in Belgium.
Namur,
in
Belgium.
And I was there.
Yeah, I'll never forget it as long as I live.
And you remember that?
I mean, it was like
Going
that.
like this, yeah.
I remember we were supposed to start at about 8 o'clock. And the promoter came and he said, we're going to have to put the start back. I said, why? Well, we're going to make the room bigger because it was a big sports hall, remember?
Yeah.
He said, we're going to pull the things out wider and push it back a bit more because there's more people than we expected. Okay. You know, I was getting ready again, you know, just half an hour. There's going to be another delay. Why? We're going to pull it back a bit more. And anyway, they kept on, they did it twice. And I said, okay, definitely 9 o'clock. And I'll never forget, I went on stage. Do I forget that gig? I'll never forget it as long as I live.
Okay.
I walked on and I just saw all these banners. Rest in peace. On, you know. And I went, oh boy, what have I let myself in for? Oh my God, it's it's impossible. I just, you know, how am I ever going to do this, you know? And everywhere. But right in the middle of it, there was one banner, a big one, and it just said, good luck, Brian. That's all I needed. Yeah. I just went, phew, and that's what I wanted. I just went, oh.
Yeah, but I think you were very quick adopted by everybody around the world.
Yeah. It was wonderful. And the first thing I did, we did two songs. Oh, gosh, darn it, what were the first two songs was, it was Bad Boy Boogie, and the other one. Anyway, I sang the same lyrics to both songs. I was so nervous. I sang the first song, and then I sang the second one with the same words because I couldn't hear anything with the noise, and I could see the audience going.
They don't sing the same as me.
And he's going, well, he must be avant-garde rock and roll. He's singing anything he wants. And I finished it, and I was going, oh, God, what have I done? And Malcolm looked at us and he went, the fuck was that? It was terrible. And I'll never forget, it was the first time we sang Back in Black. Because all the songs were finished and we were going, yeah. And we sang Back in Black. And we finished and they went, beep, beep, beep. It was, you know, people were going, what's this? You know, because half of them hadn't heard it yet.
Of course.
And they were going, I could see them going, oh shit, they don't like it. You know, it was really, I was going, oh my God. So, you know, And we did another, which shook me all night long, which, you know, with people again.
No, but this song was #1 in Belgium.
Yeah,
She Shook Me All Like That.
yeah,
As a single.
Yeah, so,
It was #1. Yeah.
but you know, it was the first night. It was very, very, you know, a traumatic night. But when I came off, I just went, phew, you know, the crowd went nuts, and I went, yeah, great. Yeah. But it wasn't. I mean, it was hot, as you well remember. I mean, it was really hot, and the kids started cheering, and I suddenly felt at home. You know, I didn't feel too bad, but of course it was Bon Scott. Not only was he a great singer, songwriter, but he had that persona where everybody felt it was his friend. You know, which is a very rare ability to have. Not many people have that. You know, and he had that with that lovely smile, that lovely wink. You know, that cheeky swagger. You know, where he wasn't after your woman. You know, it wasn't that, you know, jutting thing, or proud or pompous. It was just a thing. You know, look at this. I'm just kidding. You know, and he didn't threaten the guys. You know, with his after the women. The guy wanted to go out with him, you know, have a drink with him just as much as his women wanted to fuck him, whatever. You know, it was a special thing he had, and nobody can hope to copy it. I just had to do as best I can and just be me. And
yeah,
and I think that's why the boys got us, not because I sounded like Bon. You know, it's still very difficult for me to sing Bon songs because Bon had a beautifully, you know, like this, like kind of a nasally velvet. Thing, you know, you know, and it's you can't copy it, you know.
Do you sometimes have heard or do you have seen some AC/DC cover bands?
Oh yeah, I saw a great one.
There are lots of
I saw this
cover
great
bands.
one. Yeah, the chicks, they were girls, and they were called Hell's Bells.
Some are very good.
Oh, these guys were brilliant, and the Hell's Bells were spelled with an E after the L, the bells, and the girl was a black singer. And, oh, God, and the song, Back in Black, from start to finish, that was the set. And I was mightily impressed. I mean, I was just stunned at what this girl could do. She had, because she was a black girl with a voice like an angel, you know. And I was impressed. It was, and there's so many of them now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them, you know.
Yeah.
And,
well, just one last question about the next future. But the album is going to be released in Europe around 20th of October, I think. Yeah. I suppose it's released worldwide.
Yes, I think so.
I suppose you are touring.
Yeah, we're going to start touring.
This year already touring or next year?
Yes, we start on, I think it's November the 1st or October the 30th. We'll do a big dress rehearsal in front of a live audience. You know, we're going to allow them to see us try, you know, make mistakes.
And you start in the States? Or?
Yes, Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago.
Okay. In Chicago.
Are you going to play very big venues? Because some rumors said they're going to be only stadiums, which is not very enthusiastic because the sound is not
it's
I think the AC/DC must...
Yeah, we're going to play arenas, you know, just like, you know, arenas, basketball arenas, ice rinks, you know, stuff like that. That's nice and cozy. I like that. I enjoy that stuff because you can actually touch.
Yes.
You know, when you get into stadiums, it's like, you know, the nearest person's like 40 feet away, and again, and you can't see anybody, you know, and you know, but you know, it's something you have to do that if you're just there.
So you're in Europe next year, right?
Yes. Okay. So I think I'm hopeful we'll start in about the end of March in Europe, and maybe we can pick some festivals up if we're lucky. You know, that would be fun because I enjoy festivals because everybody's drunk and having a great time.
We have plenty of festivals in Belgium. You will be welcome.
I'd love to, my son. And we've done some crackerjacks here. Still, one of my favourite gigs of all time is the Munich Stadium, you know, the Olympic Stadium in Munich. That was just, you know, the Bull Ring, you know, in Spain, and the Stade de France in Paris. Just unbelievable. Great, you know, very memorable. And the fans, and, you know, French and Belgian, Spanish and German fans have this great, you know, this thing that they do before you get on, you know.
Okay.